Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Christine. For those of you guys who don't know me, I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, whoa, guys, need to wake up here. It's still the morning for me. If you guys got any questions for me, drop them down in chat. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer them. Also, if you've ordered anything, it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat. I can add in a free gift. And for today's stream, we're doing something pretty special. We're doing whoa, what's happening here? Do you guys hear that? Okay. My Mac's like just lagging there. Okay, anyways, we're doing a special stream today. We got this numpad giveaway spin the wheel. So essentially, this is what the deal is. Once we get 10 orders live on the stream, I'm gonna add your username to the spin the wheel. And once we get 10 of them, I'll spin it, and whoever it lands on will win a free 3D printed numpad. So that's the deal today, as well as get a free gift, because obviously if you order on the stream, you also get a free gift. So pretty awesome. Wow, the chat's already coming in. Yo, what's up, guys? Anthony, name is Iso someone, Bethan, GRR7 Savely, yo, what's up? Designer Dreams, Paul Santos, yo, what's up, guys? Thanks all y'all for coming. Who is a salmon or whatever? Sorry. I want to work with you. Okay. I mean, depends what you can do. I'm not sure that we're taking in Stream Team applications. Still, I mean, you guys can always check our link in bio, and if the application is still working, might as well give it a try and apply. But we're always looking for editors on our social media team, so there's always that. TikTok Waistline Kid is asking, have y'all ever thought about doing an ergo split? Ooh, that would be pretty cool. That would make a lot of sense for, like, I guess, like having, this 40% keyboard and you kind of just split it in half, but I don't think we've ever thought of that. Well, probably Mike has, honestly, and Mattia. Like, they're always thinking of some other way to make Work Louder interesting. So that's a pretty good question. I would probably have to say yes, but not sure. On Instagram, PamPam679 saying how much. Oh yeah, so if you drop like an order live on the stream above $50, I'll add your name to this spin the wheel, and then once you get 10 live stream orders, I'll spin it, and then we'll see who wins. And obviously you'll also get your free gift along with it. So yeah. Wow, okay, my glasses are super dusty here. Let me just give these a little clean. Okay, in the meantime, if you guys got any questions for me, let me know. So right here, actually, I'll give you guys a little, I guess, rundown of what I got on my setup. So right here on my bottom one, this keyboard is the Nomad E1. This is my daily driver. She's my baby. That's my baby. You guys know that song? I don't know if you guys know that song. Probably not. I mean, you probably do. That's Justin Bieber. But anyways. Whoa, my brain's going everywhere. Okay. I'm getting a little too excited here. I need to calm down. Okay, so what I got here is my Nomad E1. Oh, she's my daily driver. She's amazing. I love her. She has so many cool different features that I've never seen on any other mechanical keyboard, like this screen. And I'll show you guys what kind of widgets you can get with it. So, first off, you can get this Kibogotchi guy, kind of a play on the word Tamagotchi. But basically, if you click on caps lock, she screams at you. If you go on shift, she goes like that. If you type faster than 60 words per minute, two little legs come out and start running. We also got our media widget, so if you're playing any music, it'll play right here. Hold on, let me get some music going. If I can. Where is Spotify? Here we go. Oh, also, quick take. Do you guys like Apple Music more or Spotify? We might need to have some words if you're one or the other. I'm not gonna tell you guys which one I'm more of a fan of, but I also don't want to cause any controversy. Anyways, Get Soju on Instagram is asking, do you ship internationally? Yes, we ship worldwide, except for Russia. Can we have a quick sound test? Oh, of course, I got you. This is why I have Monkey Type open at all times. Oh, okay, hold on, guys, hold on. That was no bueno, no bueno. Okay. I'm actually just, oh, okay, well, that's gone. Okay, hope that was pretty good. If you guys want, you know, a better kind of sound test, I can also just take off my mic and put it there for you guys so you guys can see that. But yeah, so we got the media player going. You also get this clock, of course, that shows the time. So that's really handy if, you know, you don't have a time clock near you. It also shows you which layer you're in, as well as your battery. Because this is completely Bluetooth, you can connect it to 2 different devices at once. So right now it's connected to my Mac, but you can also have it wired or have it connected to your second Bluetooth device, which is, for me, is my iPad. Yeah. Oh, let me answer these questions. Okay, can we have a quick sound test? Yeah, okay, I hope that was sufficient enough, but let me know if you want a longer one or a better kind of sound test. Anthony Just Me said Spotify. Okay, you and me are chill, Anthony. We're chill. No beef here. I am definitely a Spotify person, but also no hate to those people who use Apple Music. Okay, Kuiban is asking, does it work well with MacBooks or iPad? Yeah, it works perfectly for literally any kind of PC, Mac. If you use PC, Mac, or Windows, it works perfectly for it. And that's why we actually created this our software called Input. So when you get your keyboard, you have to download our app, or I guess the software called Input. And so as you can see here, as I was saying, you have multiple layers. So right now I'm on my Mac layer, but let's say, if you guys can see that, hold on, that's not a good view. There we go, that's better. If you guys wanted to switch out, because if you have a PC as well as a Mac, you can easily just switch by clicking FP and W and switch to your next layer. Like that. And so if you just go down here, there's a drop down menu, so you can add a new Mac layer, add a new Windows layer. So super cool. You know, you have a set amount of shortcuts and macros that are set up on your keyboard, but then depending on what layer you're in, they can switch. And that can also be applied for different kind of softwares that you use. So let's say you have a set amount of, you know, shortcuts for, I don't know, Adobe Illustrator, and you know, this, you know, hold on. This style is originally used to, I don't know, increase or decrease the brush size that you're using. But if you're using something like, I don't know, like CapCut, this, you know, and then you change layers, this dial can now change, and, you know, its function can be more so like a zoom in and zoom out of a timeline. Something like that. So yeah, Input's super cool, way more user-friendly than Via. Yeah, so like, yeah, that's pretty much what we got going here. Hi Christine. Hey, DWI. What's your actual name, man? I always say like your full username, and I always butcher it as well. But would love to know your actual name. Do you ship to EU? Yes, we ship worldwide. So yeah. Is that Nomad V2? No, so this is the Nomad E1, what I got here, and she's my baby. And you can always tell the difference. I mean, the Nomad E2 is only shipping out by the end of Q4 of this year. So yeah, Nomad E2, not out at all. But this is awesome. And you can always tell the difference between the keycaps, because the keycaps have more so of like a spherical dish. So I'll show you guys that right here. This is actually the Nomad E2. Oh, what a beaut. Amazing. Atomic orange colorway is just fire. But yeah, so you can always tell the difference by the keycaps. I mean, there will be an upgrade kit for anyone that has a Nomad E1, because obviously we want everyone to experience, the upgrades, I guess you could say, on the little details of the Nomad E1. So, oh, hey, all caps. Hey, Christine, yo, what's up? By the way, hi guys. If you guys are just coming in now, Hi, my name is Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, drop them down in the chat. We got a special deal going on today. So like Mike has, you know, his deal or no deal, but like Rima and I, one of our other guest streamers is doing a spin the wheel. So essentially if you get 10 live orders, I'll add your username to the spin the wheel and I'll spin it, and then whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad. And so that 3D printed numpad would come from our Creator Board XL. So we just get this component, and just like how you see here on my Creator XYZ, the frame is 3D printed, we would do the same for the numpad. And we've actually already done one spin the wheel, and Vincent won it. I don't know if you're there, man, but if you're there, hey, he was the winner of the first ever 3D printed numpad. It's literally not even on our shop for purchase, but yeah. And it could be used in a bunch of different ways. It doesn't just have to be a numpad. It could also be a macro pad if you'd like. So like my Creator Micro, all of these are different for me. So I have a bunch of, these are like my email templates, as well as other like copy, paste, screenshot, mission control, all of those kind of, you know, good old shortcuts. You could do the same on the numpad. So basically you're like getting a free macro pad, really. But yeah. But of course, if you bought anything, it hasn't shipped yet, you know, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Can you do a sound test on the smaller new keyboard, please? For sure, for sure. I got you. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me know if that was okay for you guys. Let me lower down the... Yeah, so actually what I have here on my Creator XYZ. So guys, this is literally, if you've been waiting for a Work Louder product, this is the one to get, because we essentially took the main component of our Creator Board. So I'll show you guys right here. Here we go. So we took the main component of our $350 keyboard. $350, guys. Yeah, we took the main component of it, and then you know, we heard you guys, you were like, oh, when is Work Louder gonna have a more affordable keyboard? And so that's why we came up with the Creator XYZ line, and the first ever product to come out of it was the XYZ Workboard. So basically, you're getting the exact same premium quality and component from our $350 keyboard, but for only $89 in the Lego style kit. And you guys literally loved it so much that, so initially the whole situation with the XYZ line was that we had a bunch of this leftover stock from our Creator Boards, from our Creator Micro V1s. We had a bunch of this leftover stock in our office in Montreal. But eventually, like, you guys literally loved it so much, we ran out of stock. So we literally had to go back to our manufacturers. We're like, hey, can you build these keyboards that we haven't manufactured in like a year or something, because we've been trying to, you know, pretty much everyone's just been buying the Nomad. But yeah, you guys loved it so much. So now we got this, you know, this PCB. It actually doesn't say the Workboard anymore. It says XYZ board 40%. So that's super cool. So this is the Workboard 2. I'll show you guys right here. So now we get these, so now the switches are different. We're using the Work Louder MX Stem custom switches. So now these keycaps, this Work Blind key set, as well as this Work MX Legend key set will be compatible with these switches will be compatible with all of our other keycaps that we have here that have an MX Stem. So like the Knob Sans key set, as well as the Work MX Alpha key set. So yeah, super cool. Now is coming with a white dial, obviously that 3D printed frame. So yeah, that's going for $89, and the pre-built one's going for $114. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Azerty possible? What's the alternative? QWERTY, I think that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. I think ours is Azerty? I'm not too sure. I'm like, I get that question actually quite often, and I never fully know how to answer it. I'm so sorry. But if I can't answer your questions, guys, you can always DM our Work Louder page. Mike answers all of our DMs, and he's super active on there, as well as he's super active on Discord. OMG, I just missed the sound test. Can you do it a bit again? Yeah, of course. Okay, I got you. Okay. I'll do for both. Okay. Okay, thank goodness you guys can't see my screen because that was horrific. Okay, now the Nomad. Get a bit closer. There you go. I hope that was good. Okay. Where was I? Thank you. And up for the Zerdy question, I live in France. So if you guys are thinking about any kind of, if you're asking about any kind of layouts, we have a bunch of different ISO layouts. I think we have 6 or 7 for most of our keyboards. So the XYZ workboard, considering it's a 40% ortholinear keyboard, we don't really have all of those other layouts available, but our Nomad E2, we do have all of these different layouts. So obviously the ANSI layout, but we also have these ISO layouts in English UK, French. So if you're living in France, Cuiban, yeah, we have a French one, German, Nordic, Italian, and Spanish. If you guys are thinking of purchasing anything also, I will give you a little advice. The best time to purchase anything is literally when anyone's on live. Like 2 days ago, Mike was doing his deal or no deal. Someone just bought like a freaking Creator XYZ, and they could have almost won like a Nomad E2. So yeah, the fact that we got these bunch of cool like little deals going on, like for me, I'm giving out a free 3D printed numpad if you order live on the stream. And you guys always get free gifts if you come on the live as well. So if you're ever thinking of buying anything, make sure that you're on a live stream because that's literally the best time to get anything, because you get your best bang for your buck. Because if you bought it on your own, you wouldn't get any free gift, or you wouldn't get the chance to win other cool products. So yeah. Where was I? Haha, it's pronounced Oase? Oh, Oase. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Good to know, man. Sorry about that. That's my actual name. Maybe you could pronounce it like Dewey. Okay, Dewey. Dewey and Oase, that's what I'm called. That's what your names are now. Wait, awesome. Thank you so much for commenting that. Any plans for 100% keyboard? I love the design, but I've only used 100% before. That's so fair. We haven't really thought of 100% keyboards. Not many like low profile like mechanical keyboards are 100%. I mean, then again, I'm not an expert. I say that, but like don't know that many keyboards on the market, so that's for sure. But probably have thought of that before. Like we kind of tried to go for that with the Creator Board XL. To show you guys what I mean. This is also what I'm giving away, by the way. So if you guys are just coming in now, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. And we got a special deal going on where we have the spin the wheel numpad giveaway. Basically, if you order live on the stream, I'll add your name to the spin the wheel. And then once we get 10 live stream orders in total, I'll spin it, and whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad. So like I was saying, so this is kind of like the 100% keyboard that we were trying to go for, I guess you could say, because 100% has a numpad, right? But yeah, so this is basically what you get for the numpad giveaway. And yeah, I guess that's the closest we've ever been to 100% keyboard, because the Nomads are 65% keyboard. 60 is the keys, and then the 5% is that screen, of course. Hold on. I want to go to my little Keybogachi guy because she's so cute. Yeah, so yeah, probably has been thought of. You know, I mean, first, like what we're thinking of for the XYZ line specifically, we want to make it staggered so it appeals to more of you guys, because you know, although it is a more affordable product, some people can be intimidated by the whole ortholinear 40% aspect. And I completely get that. I definitely was. But once I actually started using it, it was actually really nice, because although I love my Nomad and she's my daily driver, I don't have to like, you know, spread my fingers as much actually. And my hands don't actually like feel like so cramped up by the end of the day, you know, answering a bunch of emails and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, my gosh, I need to catch up on these comments. I'm so sorry, guys. I swear I'm not ignoring you. I'm just the yapper, certified yapper. Also, land my name. Not sure I understand that one. Okay, we're gonna just run through these questions. Do you know if the Creator XYZ is compatible with a console like the PS5? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's compatible with pretty much any kind of, I guess, console. Because I know that like Davide was working on having like a setting like on our firmware so that you can like map like controls on like a video game to your keyboard with just like a press of a button instead of it like, you know, being like, you know, WASD. So I'm pretty sure we're trying to work on that. So I don't see why not it wouldn't be compatible with a PS5. But I haven't tried it, so I couldn't really fully answer that question. But make sure you DM Mike on Instagram at the Work Louder page because he will definitely know. I unfortunately do not. Do you ever do giveaways for free? Yeah, so we have a bunch of different giveaways. Like today, we're doing the numpad giveaway. So basically, like I said, if you order live on the stream, once you get 10, once you get 10 orders live on the stream, I'll add your name to this spin the wheel, and then we'll see who wins it. Whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad. Okay, where was I? Because I'm trying to make a PC build, but I want a keyboard to work with both. Yeah, I should always see what you mean. Okay, so you're trying to go between like your PC and your PS5 when you're gaming, and you want it to be compatible. Okay, that makes sense. I personally actually used my Nomad for gaming on my brother's PS5 because my brother's a gamer. I am most definitely not. I stick to Minecraft. But yeah, we've switched before between that, and I'm pretty sure it's worked out. So, yeah. But then again, I can't guarantee that, but Mike can. So make sure you DM him with that question. And is the battery replaceable if and slash when it goes bad? Yeah, so we do send out, whenever anything is sort of like a defect, I mean, it's always written down in like our terms and conditions, like what specifically can we like, you know, take accountability for and replace for you. But in most cases, you know, if anything happens to the battery, like literally the other day on Discord, there's a guy, he was, you know, swapping his top shell color and accidentally, like, I guess cut the power line, the red power line between, like, you know, the terminal junction of the actual PCB and the battery. So he was like, I don't know what to do, my Nomad's not working. So we sent him a battery replacement. So if anything goes wrong, we do send those replacements. If the PCB is not working, I mean, not to say that happens often, it's rare, but PCB is not working, we'll send a PCB replacement. Yeah, so, would you sponsor me? I don't know, you'd have to ask Mike. Can you do a sound check? I got you. Okay, let me know if my music's too loud too. What I actually got mapped out here is undo and redo on this style. And then I have my next track, and then I have my volume button right here. So, don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, super cool that I can just change the volume like that. I feel like a DJ when I do that. It's so cool. Anyways, okay, sound test. I got you. Okay, I hope that was pretty good. And then I'll do this one. There you go. I hope that was good. Oh, awesome. An order number. Is that a new order? No, it's not. It's not. Okay, but no worries. Obviously, you will get your free gift. Let me know what you got so then we can decide together what kind of free gift you can get. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I'll also show you guys what kind of shortcuts I got going on here. So on my Creator XYZ, so I'm used to having all of my shortcuts available to me, like on my Nomad. So I basically kind of wanted the same setup for my Creator XYZ. So basically what we got here, so the reason why the spacebar is actually so small is because we want to make use, because it's a 40% keyboard, you don't have as much keys available to you, you know, just right off the bat. So that's why you make use of these layer keys. So basically, if you're trying to access like an exclamation point, instead of, you know, going kind of shift and then exclamation point, you would just use your thumb. So while you're typing, whatever, you go like this, click that layer key, and then click exclamation point. So yeah, so basically I got my layer keys here. So actually on my first layer, if I click it and then I turn the dial, it at my login screen on my Mac, it opens up my Mac. So that's super sick. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't screen share my lock screen, obviously, otherwise you guys would lose me in the stream. If I go like this, because this second layer key controls my volume. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, super cool. Pretty awesome what you can do with these layer keys. Here's my third layer key, as you can see here. And so I have a copy paste. So on my third layer, I have, this is my copy, this is my paste, and then this is my screenshot. So I'll show you guys what that looks like exactly. So, oh, hold on. So basically, if I go in here, let's say I want to copy this, I'd go like this, third layer, copy, and then let's say I want to put it down here. Oh, you guys can see that, hold on. Okay, and then I want to paste in here, I just go like that. So there you go, it's pretty easy like that. If I wanted to screenshot anything, I just click right there, and then you guys can see my mouse is in a screenshot one, and I put it specifically here because to cancel a screenshot, you click escape, right? So it's like pretty, you know, pretty intuitive. But yeah, super cool. Love that I can apply all of my shortcuts as well to my creator board to the same that I have on my Nomad. What's the silver and black keyboard? Silver and black, this one, I'm assuming, because this one's kind of all black. So this one is my Nomad E1. So we're completely, unfortunately, sold out of the Nomad E1, but we do have the Nomad E2 available. Hold on. Oh, okay. What's happening here? Okay, sorry guys. I will be 2 seconds because my Mac is glitching. I don't think it can handle all of this power of streaming and then powering 2 keyboards. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, guys, we're good. We're good. My bad. But yeah, this is my Nomad E1. It's currently sold out except for like maybe in graphite in the English UK layout. But we have the Nomad E2, super sick. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, this one has a bunch of cool upgrades from the Nomad E1. So you get these new DualShock PBT injection molded keycaps, going all out on this one for you guys. You get a 42% larger battery. Obviously the work ladder custom switches that literally just feel like butter. I tried them out on the Knob One prototype and oh my goodness, so good. I literally made me want to buy the knob right there and then. But obviously student budget's saying no. But anyways, so yeah, Nomad E1, and you get 3 new colorways. So you get Atomic, of course, you get Atomic Orange, looks super sick. You get Traffic White and Signal Black. So yeah. Haha, we are back. Yo, what's up? Weibo Fayush, he's one of our social media editors. So that's awesome. Sound check. Yeah, I can do another one. For sure, I got you. I really need to like answer these comments though. I'm falling behind here. Okay. Okay. I think that was okay. Can these be used for gaming? Yeah, that's the thing with all of our keyboards. They're extremely versatile. So they can be used for like if you produce music, if you know you're just answering emails like I do, for school as well. Is super nice to have, and especially for gaming. Yeah. And that's the thing, like these are just also can be just like huge macro pads. Like with our software input, all of these keys can be mapped to any kind of shortcut you'd like. So if you're gaming and you want to map it to like a shortcut that you always, to like, you know, I don't know, some sort of move that you always do while you're gaming, you can do that. So yeah. Are the switches and battery replaceable if they go bad? Yes, we have replacement switches. You know, there's always like, so there's a few steps that involves like if a switch is not working, it could possibly be that the switch, actually the little pegs at the bottom of it are just bent. So a lot of the cases in customer service, like that's what happened. Like they kind of just took it out and then didn't put the pin back in straight. So then it got bent and now it's not responding. So sometimes that's the case. Sometimes sometimes the actual peg is like broken off because they're pretty thin and fragile. So in that case, we'll send a replacement switch. We also send replacement batteries if anything does happen. Like that was like the other day was the first time I ever got anything, an inquiry about replacement battery actually. So yeah. How is the delay? There is no delay. Like literally I turn it on, I click my little password shortcut here to open up my Mac, and it's like boom. Like I remember like the first time I got it, it was a bit slower, but then the second like a week later, like Davide worked on the firmware and it was like insane connection like right away. It was really awesome. So yeah, no delay at all. But obviously if you're in Bluetooth mode, you risk that a bit more. But so if you want to go into wired, you know, it's directly connected to the PCB and you probably wouldn't have any issues. I've had zero issues on Bluetooth although, but yeah, if you want like that super uber fast connection, you can go on the wired toggle. Is a Nomad, oh, regarding Minecraft, survival, hardcore, or creative? Oh, good question, man. I'd have to go with survival. It's just more fun, you know? You're just going on adventures, you're exploring, and like, you know, that's how life is. It's more realistic, I would say. But I do love a creative world where like you can build like a tree house. Like I love building those kind of things. So, but I would have to pick survival, especially if you're playing with other people, because it's just more fun. Is the Nomad EV2 compatible with the regular keycaps in the market, like GMK, etc., or it should? Whoa, I'm like, am I dyslexic or am I just not reading this right? It should be low profile keycaps. Is that what you mean? So it is a low profile mechanical keyboard, but it does work with high profile. Like I have a mechanical keyboard here, and this is not a low profile keyboard. So as long as like, so the new switches on the Nomad E2 are MX stem with like a POK housing, but this is an MX stem, like high profile keycap, and it's completely compatible with this. Might not look the best because it is meant for low profile, and this is actually a GMK keycap as well. So here we go. If you're wondering what our switches look like, this is our Gateron linear tactile switches, but on the Nomad E2, they're going to be different. It's slightly different. It kind of actually, it sounds and feels better. So yeah, it will look like that. I would say honestly stick with the low profile, but that's just, you know, that's up to you. As long as it has an MX stem, it should work. All to say. What about switches? Can they be replaced individually? Yes, these are completely hot swappable except for the Creator XYZ. All of the switches are soldered on there. So yeah. When is the XYZ workboard available to buy? It's available to buy right now if you want to. If you go to our page, we just released the pre-order for our XYZ workboard V2 or R2, revision 2, I guess you could say. Sorry guys, I need to put back this keycap in my other keyboard. But yeah, so basically, You guys literally love this product so much that we actually, what was initially just a leftover stock, went completely out of stock, and we had to go ask our manufacturers to make more of these PCBs because like you guys literally didn't want us to stop making these. So now these have the new switches, like our Work Louder custom switches on here. So they're no longer KL switches on the R2. And honestly, I think that's probably an upgrade in my opinion, because I have tried out the switches and they're very, like, they're just like very, very nice to type on. Can't really explain it, but yeah, so yeah, that's basically what it is. And it's going for $89 in the Lego style kit and $114 in the pre-built one. And if you order live on the stream, I'll add your name to the spin the wheel. You know, if you order anything above 50 bucks, I'll add your username to the spin the wheel, and whoever it lands on wins a free 3D printed numpad, which is essentially the side component of our Creator Board XL. So we'd get this, you know, PCB, we'd print out the frame of it and then send it to you guys like that, kind of like you see on our Creator Board XYZ. So yeah, but it can also be used as a macro pad if you'd like. Doesn't just need to be a numpad. So yeah. Super cool project. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Do tough to win. Thanks. Can I have a free keyboard? Unfortunately, no. Yeah, James, you tell him. I wish I could give you, you know, free keyboards so you guys can just try out, you know, everything, but unfortunately, I cannot do that. But, you know, this is why it's so cool on these live streams. You get the chance to potentially win a free keyboard. Like, you could potentially win a free numpad if you wanted to. Which is super cool. It's literally not even a product that's available on our shop to order right now. So you'd be one of the first ever to get it. But you know, Mike has his deal or no deal. I don't know if you guys are there for his streams, but his streams, oh, like it's so insane. You know, the things that you could win, like you could, like on his first one that he did, the deal or no deal, someone won a Nomad E2 for free. Like that's insane. So yeah, to answer your question, if you want a free keyboard, go on our streams. You could potentially win the chance to get a free keyboard if you order something. So yeah. I know, is it okay? You guys are just commenting to each other. I love the keyboard, but it's a little too expensive, and I think the small one is not so good for gaming. Oh, I think it actually would be even more perfect for gaming, because this could just be treated as a huge macro pad. So you can map literally any kind of shortcuts that you'd like. And then use it for gaming. I like, you know, personally don't know. I'm not a gamer, so I don't actually know what that's like. So that's so fair. But all of our keyboards are extremely, extremely versatile. Like at first, like we were kind of, I guess, targeting like creative designers. But like all of our boards have so much use for any kind of purpose. So, yeah. LMAO, it's crazy how it's only the creator account who reviews his keys. What? It's only on the creator account who reviews his keys. Who? Sorry, I don't understand. I'm like slow. I'm like still not awake. So, but anyways, sorry, I'm not sure I understand your question. Order number. Oh, awesome. Dgons 985. Are you? Of course. Oh, thanks for answering my questions. Of course, I got you. That's what I'm here for, man. That's literally what I do all day, so it's no problem for me. Oh my God, did you just order though? That's insane. Let me know what you ordered so then we can know what kind of free gift we can add, and I'll add your username to the free numpad giveaway, and you could potentially win it. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What kind of order did you get? Let's see here. Orders. Okay, paste it. Is that a new order? Let me know. Oh my God, it's a new order. Awesome. You got a Nomad E2. That's awesome, David. Yo, that is sick. Okay. You got a couple options here, okay? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you which options you got. By the way, guys, this is why going on, like, ordering on the live is the best time to stream, because, you know, the bigger the order, especially, the bigger the accessory. You know, otherwise you wouldn't get these free accessories. Okay, David, you got 2 options, okay? 3. So you can pick one of these 2 key sets. So you can either get your Nomad E2 with the Knob Sans key set, or a Work MX Alpha day or night key set, you know, if you're trying to go with the old Nomad E1 kind of look. Or last but not least, a Nomad carry case, so you could bring your bad boy around with you anywhere you want. And considering it's Bluetooth, this is actually super helpful. So yeah, let me know, David, what accessory you'd like, and I'll make sure to add that in. Amazing. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down here. Use my little copy function. Okay, yeah, David, let me know which accessory you'd like, and I'll make sure I'll add that. And I'll add your name right now to the spin the wheel. Okay, how do I edit this, guys? Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. Dgons 985. Oh, if I press my hotkey here, it might switch my scene. Okay, guys, I'm gonna write 985, but oh, actually, I can probably copy your username. Can I do that? I could copy the text, probably. Hold on. Aha! Life hack, guys. Technology is amazing. Okay, there we go. And you're on TikTok. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, we've added your name. Hold on, we gotta fix this text size here. It's a bit too big. Okay, there we go. Awesome, let's go. 3 usernames in, let's go. Okay, guys, I was so excited the last time I had to spin the wheel. It was so hype. Okay, where am I? Is there free shipping to worldwide? No, unfortunately, there's no shipping anywhere. No free shipping anywhere, but we do ship worldwide. Julian, hey, you're back. What's up? Maruf is saying, can I order this from Bangladesh? Yeah, we ship worldwide except for Russia. Are some of the keyboards good for gaming? Yeah, we get this question a lot, actually. But yeah, they're perfect for any kind of use you could think of. I personally used it when I was gaming with my brother. He forced me to play Valorant, and guys, I'm not a gamer. That's all I can say. I played terrible, but it was awesome that I could just like switch. I could just like go from writing emails to playing Valorant with my brother. Like, that was really cool. But yeah, our keyboard's super versatile for any kind of use you could think of. What's the deal today? Okay, so today we got a cool deal going on. Basically, if you order live on the stream, I'll add your username to the spin the wheel, and you could win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad. So not only will you get a free gift, and because you ordered live on the stream, it will probably be a more special gift. So not only will you get a free gift, you'll also get the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad, which is the side component of our Creative Board XL, which is currently sold out. But yeah, so you get the numpad, but you can also treat it as like a macro pad as well, because these are all macro keys as well. So yeah, super cool. Yeah, that's what's going on today. And we just added David to the spin the wheel. So we got 3 orders right now on the spin the wheel. We just need 7 more. I got the E2. Awesome, bro. The E2, like, I low-key literally want it. But at the same time, I know all Nomad E1 users will get, well, not all, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what the details are of that, but we are releasing an upgrade kit for the Nomad E1 users. So I'm honestly just waiting on that so that I can try out the new keycaps. You get a 42% larger battery on the E2. You know, if you get the atomic orange colorway, it's so fire. Like, oh my goodness. Super excited for you to get that because that ships end of Q4, I believe. So yeah, but why low profile? Because we like it. I don't know. I didn't decide it. So, but I like low profile. I think it looks more unique. actually, compared to like a lot of the high profile like mechanical keyboards. Like you can see here, like this is okay, but this is one of my favorite keyboards as well, because it was actually a gift from Mike, and it was really nice. And it's from Hebe, and I used it for like a year until I finally got my Nomad, because I'd been fiending for a Work Louder product for forever. I was finally able to get one myself. So yeah, and then I also got the Creator XYZ, because it's like literally our most affordable keyboard. But yeah. But now that I have my Nomad E, like I literally can't go back. I don't know, life is just not the same without my Nomad E. I go a day without using it, I'm like, I just want to be home. Like it makes me actually want to do work at home, and I used to never be one of those people that would like can focus at home, because when I'm home I'm usually like, oh, I need to relax. Like this is my place of relaxation. But then like I actually want to do work because of my keyboard. Like I don't know, it's weird what it does to you. I've never used low profile, but I've heard it isn't good as full-size keycaps. I mean switches, whoops. I mean, depends on your needs. Like personally for me, I went from high profile, you know, normal mechanical keyboard that you kind of see in a lot of different places, to a low profile, and I much prefer the low profile. Yeah, I not much else to say on that part, but you know, hey, like that's up to you, man. If you don't like low profile, it's all good. Hey, is the XYZ workboard wireless? Unfortunately, no. So it has a Type C daughter board, but I think that is hopefully the next plan of action. Well, first and foremost, next plan of action is to make this staggered so it appeals to more of you guys. But then probably also trying to make it Bluetooth. I don't know how possible that is though, considering like, you know, the shell of this XYZ is 3D printed. So I don't know how they would add that into the PCB as well. But they are making new components because you guys liked it so much, and what was initially a project to repurpose, you know, create less e-waste, and while also you know, making a keyboard that's more affordable to you guys. So what was initially just meant to be leftover stock that didn't go to e-waste is now completely out of stock, and then we had to ask our manufacturers to make more of it because you guys loved it so much. So yeah. Does India work? Also, how much can we elevate it? Love the designs and everything. Yeah, we ship worldwide, so we do ship to India, and really appreciate the love. Yeah, designs are super cool. Don't know how Mattia just wakes up one day and is like, yeah, I'm just gonna design this one because I like the way it looks. Like, what? Yeah, he's insane. Super, super cool dude. Dark Falcon, yo, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Call Mierta, it's really sad I can't get one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, hey, I couldn't get one for like 3 years because, you know, that student budget was like, no, you know, you don't have enough money to spend on a big purchase like this. But eventually I was able to finally afford it. And I have never looked back. But if you're looking for a way more budget keyboard, and you still want, you know, Work Louder's design language in it and everything, and have a Work Louder product, the Creator XYZ is the one to go with. Especially now because we have our R2 that just came out on pre-order. And it has these new switches. So it's no longer Kale switches. We're now using our custom Work Louder MX stem switches that are super, super nice to type on, actually. So yeah. Let's go, yeah. Julian, I know Mike is cooking more knob products. Oh, that's for sure. Like the knobless, I really hope that's the thing that's still happening. That's gonna be super cool. It's sad you can't ship it to Iran. Yes, we can. We ship worldwide. So yeah. Hey, where do I check it? You can check all of our products on our site at worklouder.cc. So yeah. Marco, yo, what's up? And I'm back on my 10-hour shift again. Oh my goodness, on a Sunday, bro, what is going on? On a Sunday, 10 hours, that is brutal, my man. But glad that you can join. That's awesome. Cohen, yo, what's up? Oh my God, everyone's back today. I love it. Does the XYZ have RGB? Yes, it does. As you can see here, the lighting's not really doing it justice. Hold on, let me, if I just like turn off the light. Oh, actually, look at this. Okay, Google, turn off the big light. Pretty cool, guys, pretty cool. Not sponsored by Google, but yeah. So yeah, my Creator XYZ does have RGB, and as you can see, LEDs at the back. So yeah, super cool. Okay, Google, turn on the big lights. Okay. Where was I? No hate. I mean, I love the look of the keyboard. That's what drove me to follow in the first place. No, I knew there was no hate. There's, don't worry, man. I know. Hey, just everyone has their preferences, and I respect that. You know, not every keyboard is for everyone. I mean, I do think once you try it, you can't go back. Because like that's the thing, like once I had my Nomad E1, I like literally don't know how to do stuff with anything else. Like that's why I had to, like when I started using the Creator XYZ, I was like, okay, I need to have my macros on here because otherwise I just can't function the same. And I'm glad that I did, because now like I actually get a good workflow going. But yeah, like it just increases your workflow like times 10 and makes you want to do work. Like I didn't, working in customer service, like as you guys probably know, it's nice when you get, those nice customers who are understanding, and and they know that like you're just trying your best to help out, and it's an unfortunate situation like a carrier lost your package and then all of a sudden it's on, stuff like that. So sometimes, it can be a little daunting, that's for sure. Because customers are frustrated, and rightly so, and and you're just racking your brain like, okay, we need to fix this. But some customers aren't as understanding. So it can be sometimes a pretty daunting job, but I still want to come and do it every day because of my Nomad. So yeah, it's awesome. Hello, I'm a fan of your keyboard, but I can't get one right now since I'm in college now and don't got any money. Hey, I feel you, man. I'm still in university, so that student budget is still highly in play. But eventually I was actually able to afford this because I just loved it so much. Like I've just been waiting for a Nomad E1. And now that the Nomad E2 is out, I also want that and the knob as well. I want all of the products, really. But I completely understand that, but that's also why we created the XYZ workboard, which is essentially the premium and quality component of our $350 creator board, which is this keyboard right here. So yeah, we took its main component and then essentially repurposed it for you guys to be put, for this keyboard to be put at a more affordable price. So that's why it's for $89. So basically, you're getting a $350 keyboard for $89. That's basically what's going on. And we're only doing it in super small batches of 10 too, because Mike and Mattia are fulfilling these themselves. And now that we're having new parts manufactured and being sent to us, it'll take even more, from, our resources to build these boards. So, yeah, who knows how long we'll be able to do this, What the F? Why are you guys live? Because we want to, and it's awesome. Hello, by the way, guys, I haven't even introduced myself. If you're just joining now, hi, my name is Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. We're doing a special deal today. If you get 10 live stream orders, if you order live on the stream, I'll add your name to the spin the wheel. And then once we get 10, whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad, which is the side component of our Creator Board XL, which it's literally not even available to buy right now for purchase. So you'd get the PCB and then we'd 3D print the frame, kind of like what you see here on the Creator XYZ. So yeah, that's what's going on today. And as well as also get your free gift, of course. So we already got 3 usernames in the spin the wheel. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, I work for the customer service team. I've been working for Work Louder for 4 years. So yeah, hopefully I can answer your questions. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, and I'm using my laptop to stream, so I want a keyboard that isn't so big that covers my entire desk, which is why I haven't gotten that one out yet. Oh, cool. Well, this 40% ortholinear keyboard is the perfect one for you. I use it to stream right now. I just have all of my keyboards available to me so that you guys can see the ecosystem I have because I'm quite proud of it. But yeah, so I also got my Micro here, which is super, super good for streaming as well, because it can be used as a stream deck. Like I still have my hotkeys available here. I just wanted my desk to be a bit more clutter free. But yeah, I can like still do like here, these are my hotkeys, they still work. I can switch to my full screen if I want. Yeah, super, super cool. So yeah, but this is our Creator Micro V1. We do have, which is completely out of stock, but we do have the Framer Creator Micro V2, which it was a release that we, which was a collab that we did with Framer. So basically we have the Pro and base model. The Pro model is the one to go with because it's completely wireless, so you don't need to plug it in. There's a Bluetooth button at the back, and you have the CNC aluminum frame as well, and this new toggle feature, and there's a new toggle feature actually because our manufacturers actually don't produce this scrolling wheel anymore. So we thought it was a good opportunity, you know, to pivot and then maybe use this toggle because it actually opens up 7 more shortcuts for you. So not only do you have 11 keys on the Framer Creator Micro, but as well as an additional 7 other shortcuts just because of this toggle. So in total, 18 on just one layer. So yeah, super sick. Really, really nice. You'll also get this 45 keycap Framer key set, which usually our key sets go for like 50 to 70 bucks. So the fact that you're getting this for free with the Framer Creator Micro is insane. Yeah, and it's a collab, so we know it's limited edition. Yeah, none of you guys believe it when Mike says it's a limited edition, but all of our collabs will forever be limited editions because they're collabs. So yeah, if you want to get one now. It's shipping late September. So pretty soon, like next month. Oh my God, it's August. My God, that's so exciting. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Let me answer these questions. Seriously, no company ships to Iran. Are you serious? I can get one in Iran? Yeah, so we don't have like brick and mortars, like at all. So we don't sell these like in person, but we do, I'm pretty sure we ship worldwide. Like I've seen an order to Iran. Now you're making me rethink that we don't, but I'm pretty sure we do because we ship worldwide. So yeah, it could be issues with like some customs fees and stuff like that. You know, depends on each country, of course. You know, Brazil is pretty bad with customs fees and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that's really the only country that like you might have a hard time with customs. But we always ship with duties paid. All of our international packages are also insured. So we always try, if you know it's failed to deliver the first time, we always try to get it back. Make sure it's returned to sender so then we can try to reship it. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of reassurance. Now you're making me like double think about like if I'm even right, but we ship worldwide. Yeah. I may buy the XYZ board for school because it's small so I can carry it around in my bag and compact. It looks cooler. Yeah, for sure, man. It would be super, super awesome. Actually, what Mattia did, he added like a little loop here. He kind of like just like kind of fished it through, and then he it's kind of like a carabiner, and he just hangs it on his bag when he comes to work. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that on our story on Instagram, but it was so cool. I was like, that's awesome because it's super lightweight because it's 3D printed. So yeah, super awesome. Everyone will, like, I'm not even kidding you, will double take this keyboard because have you seen a keyboard like this? I'm telling you, if you walk around with this though, you want to be careful because someone might snatch it off you. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, it's perfect, super lightweight. You know, functionality amazing through the roof. It's ortholinear for a reason, because it's ortholinear because it's more ergonomic that way, you know, because you're actually making use of the natural forward and back motions of your hands. You know, and having these layer keys are super, super nice. And you can map out any kind of shortcut you'd like. So yeah, Creator XYZ, awesome board to go with. If you're wanting to get a work louder product, this is the one to go with 100%. you know, because you're basically getting the premium quality and component of a $350 keyboard for only $89. So yeah, which is just insane to me. But yeah. Marco, should I buy an XYZ keyboard right now? Yeah, guys, on TikTok, DA Martin, Matai, is that supposed to be in French? Matin, like morning. Marco on Instagram. If you guys order right now, I'll add in a free gift, and you could potentially also win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad, because I'll enter your name into this giveaway. And you can get a product that's literally no one else will have because it's not available for purchase. And it could actually be treated as a macro pad, because all of these are macro keys at the end of the day. So you don't actually have to treat it as a numpad. So yeah, basically it's like you're getting a free macro pad. So along with your XYZ, both are 3D printed and they're completely compatible with each other. That's gonna look so good. Oh my goodness, maybe I want one. But yeah, for sure. XYZ keyboard, especially now because we released the R2 with these new Work Louder custom switches. Like especially, like I low-key wish I had these switches actually, because I tried them out on the Knob One prototype when I was back in Montreal. And it's so, like, literally butter. Like, it made me want a Knob One so bad. So the fact that it's on the XYZ workboard, I have to say, it's actually like an upgrade, in my opinion. But obviously, love my XYZ workboard now. But at the same time, I'll be so honest, I low-key wish I had those switches. But anyways, yeah, so you get this, also, you get it with the Workblind key set. But yeah, if you order right now, I'll add in a free gift, and I'll add your name to the spin the wheel, and you could get the chance to win a free numpad. So, yeah. You should tell Mike to speak French during one of his live streams. Rima agreed that it would be fun. That's an interesting one. Mike rarely speaks French. I mean, his wife's first language, actually, Vanessa, my bestie, her first language is French. So yeah, but I actually have rarely heard him speak French. But he can, so, you know, I mean, coming from Quebec, you kind of have to be bilingual, like, you know, so, so yeah, that would be interesting though. I probably wouldn't appeal to as much of you guys, because not many of you guys would understand. Like, imagine if we all just started speaking French. Like, we could only talk to people from France and whoever knows French, like, I don't know, like, I'm hooked. I'm getting an XYZ as soon as I can afford it. Awesome. That's sick, man. But I shall be tuning in on all the streams to keep up to date on your guys' amazing products. Awesome. Really appreciate the support, man. Yeah, make sure when you do order it, make sure it's on someone's live, whether it's mine, Rima, or Mike, because once you buy something, you could get the chance to get something else with it. Because not only will you get a free gift, you can also win like a numpad, or like on Mike's Deal or No Deal, you could win like another XYZ board, or a Framework Creator Micro, or a Nomad E2. Like, those are the prizes that are on his Deal or No Deal. So like I said, best time to purchase is definitely on when anyone is live, because you get these free gifts as well as a chance to win other different products. So yeah, take my advice, don't take it, but I think it's a pretty good deal. I'm in university, but been working 6 months for the Nomad E2, but we take baby steps. I'll be back. I'm gonna buy the XYZ keyboard. Awesome, Marco. That is sick, for sure. Yeah, the XYZ keyboard will for sure fulfill all of your needs. Completely understand that you're in university. I am as well. So I'm definitely on a student budget. But like you said, you've been working 6 months for a Nomad E2. I've been waiting for 3 years. Like 3 years, bro. So I completely understand. But yeah. Okay. Where was I? Can I use the numpad with the XYZ? Yes, it's perfect with the XYZ, actually. So yeah, they're because the XYZ is coming from the Creator Board XL, like this is, oh, I'm not even showing you guys. This is what it would look like. So imagine like the XYZ right next to your numpad, or you could have it here like on the left hand side. Like I usually have my micro like this. So if you wanted to use it as a macro pad and just have it for like a bunch of shortcuts as well, you could do that instead of just having it as a numpad. So yeah, it's actually perfect for the XYZ. I think it looks super, super good. Like together, like I would definitely say, because these are the same keycaps, the same switches, these look better together than it does with the Nomad E1. But at the same time, like all of Worklouder's design language is very, very, what's it called? What is that word? Oh my goodness. Is very, guys, what word am I trying to say here? Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate it when what is that word? Anyways, like easy to recognize that this is Worklouder product. Oh, that's gonna really bother me that I can't remember the word I'm trying to say. Maybe you guys can help me. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so completely compatible with the XYZ. Sandra on TikTok's asking, when does the next gen regular Creator Micro release? So unfortunately we're out of the V1, but I think a lot of you guys like think that the Framer Creator Micro is just the collab, but it's actually also our V2 version. Like that's why it says V2 of our Creator Micro. It's just in collab with Framer. So yeah, I don't think we're doing the, because like this component of the Creator Micro V1, like our manufacturers just don't make it anymore. So yeah, that's why it's also the Framer, like the Creator Micro V2. So yeah, but this is honestly like, you just get an upgrade on the Pro model just because it's Bluetooth. So like you don't have to worry about bringing wires with you if you just want to, like, honestly it's perfect for someone like me who's a university student. And so the way that my job works, like I just like in my breaks between classes, I actually just pull up my laptop and answer a bunch of like emails and Discord tickets for you guys that have questions or like have issues with something, like whether it's shipping, whether it's the actual product, whether you need like a replacement switch or replacement battery, whatever it may be. Yeah, like it's like I realized like if I could bring my micro with me without any wires, that it would be super, super handy if you're always on the go. So if you're going from home, you know, you do some work from home, but you also do some work at the office, this is like perfect to bring around with you because you'll have all of your shortcuts on here. Like personally, I would love to bring this with me because it has all of my email templates on here actually. So like if I'm sending out an invoice, you know, I sometimes like it's easier just a click of a button. Do you just paste your email template, you know? But because it's wired, like I hesitate to bring it with me because I don't want to just like be one of those weirdos that pulls up and then pulls this out and then plugs in a wire, and it's like for some reason it makes me feel too extra. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just social anxiety or something. But yeah, so super cool that this is Bluetooth. Okay, my goodness, I'm so slow in answering these questions. I'm so sorry. I promise you, I'm not I'm not ignoring you guys. Yo, what's up? Hey, on TikTok, Alparetto. Do y'all ship in Italy? If yes, like how much should it take? Thanks. If you reply. Yeah, of course. I'm here to answer all of your questions. Yes, we ship worldwide. Actually, fun fact, Mattia, our head of design at Worklouder, who creates all of these renders, you know, creates all of the design of these products, he's actually from Italy. So yeah, yeah, and he actually moved to Montreal like 3 months ago. So yeah, I actually got to see him when I went back to Montreal, and it was awesome with everyone in the office. It was like me, Mike, Mattia, and Sophia, our social media manager or our head of socials. So yeah, super awesome. Okay. Yeah, how much should it take? I think for our key sets, I know it's 1 to 3 business days. For our products though, depends where it's coming from. So the XYZ is being fulfilled at our office in Montreal because Mike and Mattia are fulfilling those orders themselves. So depends, but all of our other products ship straight from China. I would need to check on our fulfillment platform because there's actually a function to check how long it would take. I think it would say how long when you go on checkout, actually, when you go to purchase a product. But then again, I have to double check that. maybe I can check that though, like when I'm back, when off the live, you can always DM our page, and then or on Discord, I answer all, not only me, I have two other colleagues in customer service, but we answer all of those messages on emails, via email or Discord, for any inquiries like that. So I can always check that off the stream and then let you know. Just make sure that, you know, you either email us or send me a message on Discord. I mean, not send me a message, open a ticket on Discord. That's very important. Can the Knob one be considered as a collab? It's limited edition. It's not a collab, actually. So that was actually, it was like a collaboration with the actual term of the, you know, of the word collaboration, that it was in collaboration with a very, very amazing designer, Ben Fritsch. But it was actually done through the Work Louder workshop, which is essentially a program that we had released, like, I think 2 years ago, a very long time ago now, actually, where we essentially offered, like, if you have an idea of a keyboard or whatever, but you don't know how to get it off the ground, like you don't know how to create a whole kind of, I guess, marketing for it, as well as bring it from render to reality, we will make it a reality. Like, we will take, you know, whatever that idea is, make sure, like, talk to our manufacturers, make sure they can actually build this keyboard. And that's how the Knob one happened. So yeah, this is the Knob one, for those of you guys who don't know. It's shipping out next week. ANSI layout's out first, so super excited. So as you can see here, being designed by 3D artist and motion designer Ben Fritsch and developed by Work Louder. So pretty much through our workshop program, that's how that happened. So technically not a collab, so pretty sure it's not actually limited edition, but at the same time, not entirely sure how long we'll have that available. So yeah. I'm ordering one now. Awesome. I admire a lot of the work you guys are putting out. Mad Scene on Instagram. Amazing. Oh, you sent your order number. Awesome. Okay, bro. Okay. What did you order? Did you get Mad Scene on Instagram? What did you get? Did you get a Creator Micro? Wait, not a Creator Micro. I mean an XYZ board. Let me know what you got so then we can pick out what free gift you'd like. And I'll add your name now to this spin the wheel so you can win the chance to get a free 3D printed numpad. Amazing. Okay, Mad Scene. Right? Mad Scene. Okay, yeah. On Instagram. Oh, I'm just gonna write IG. Amazing. Sick. Oh my god, guys, I'm getting so excited because we're getting closer and closer to spin the wheel. I love spinning the wheel. It's so exciting. It's like my only chance to, like, do a bit of gambling. How can you gift me something? Oh, if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order in the chat and I can add in a free gift. So Mad Scene and David, if you're still there, let me know what free gift you'd like and I'll make sure you get that one. Yo, Vincent, you're back. What's up, man? Is it only going to be sold with the US layout? No, so we have a bunch of different layouts. So for our Nomad E2, we have the ANSI layout as well as all of these different ISO layouts. So English, UK, French, German, Nordic, Italian, Spanish, all of these layouts. So yeah. And same thing for the Knob one. But our XYZ does come in just this one layout. Well, it comes with a work blind key set, so yeah. Vincent is asking, Christine, you have the R1, right? And the Nomad has the MX switches. Do you feel / notice a difference? Yes, I do have the R1. Notice the difference between the XYZ board and the Nomad? Is that what you're asking about? Let me know what you mean. These do have MX stem switches, but they're not the same kind of housing. The new switches are, it's a different feel. I think they're linear switches, whereas these are a bit more like linear tactile. So yeah, I have tried out the new switches actually on the Knob one, and I actually prefer those switches, the new Work Louder custom MX switches with a POK housing. I think that's what it was on there. Yeah, definitely prefer those ones, that's for sure. But I do obviously really love this one. Can we get a sound test? Which switches are available? For sure we can get a sound test. So on the Nomad E1, we have these tactile Gatoron MX stem switches. But on all of our new products, we have the MX Work Louder custom switches. Super, super nice. Definitely a different feel from this one. But yeah, here we go. Okay, that's the Nomad E1. This is the Creator, the XYZ. There you go. I hope that was good. Slim on TikTok. Yo, Julian and Vincent are spamming the chat. Marco, you did it? You bought it? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me add your order number here. Okay, wait, you got the XYZ. Shee. Okay. Chat is bumping today. Okay. What kind of free gift you got? Okay, if anyone ordered, I'm still waiting for David, Madsine, and now Marco to tell me what kind of free gift you guys would like. If you got the Creator XYZ, these are the options of the free gift you could get. And Marco, I'm gonna add your name to the free numpad giveaway because you could win it. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, you got 5 options. So because the XYZ R2 version is now shipping with a white dial, actually you have all 5 options. So we can either go with the purple, so a purple dial, a yellow one, a blue, a pink. I personally really like the pink. But anyways, so you got pink or obviously the clear dial, which looks pretty sick with the pure escape key that will be shipped with it. But yeah, so let me know what kind of free gift you'd like. That's awesome, Marco. I can't believe you did it, man. You're like, oh, student budget. But to be fair, the Creator XYZ workboard is very much like, it's our most affordable product. Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay. We have 2 orders, Chris. What? Wait, 2 orders? Julian, what are you talking about? Who else ordered? XYZ. Oh, Matsine said XYZ board too. Okay, guys. So you guys got 5 options of what kind of free dial you'd like, and I'll add your names. So Matsine, you're on the numpad giveaway. You're already there. Okay. So now we're gonna add Marco. Okay, let's add Marco. Marco.Melkonian. Okay, and he's on IG. Awesome, guys. Literally, like I said, like the best time to order is literally when anyone's live, because like you get to win the chance to also get other products that either no one has, or you get a free product as well as get a free gift. Whereas if you bought alone, you wouldn't get anything. So yeah, that's awesome. I can't believe that you got it. You got it, man. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry guys, I'm so slow. Marco's saying I'm gonna buy the Nomad E2 next, but that's for later. Oh my god, awesome. Marco, let me know when you do that, because just for your support, might be able to add in something special. Really, really love that. Yo, what's up, Ailau? What's up? Hey, haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Thanks for coming on the stream. Love to see you guys. Okay. What does input look like versus VIA? I'm wondering if I should hop on and get an R2. Definitely. Okay, Vincent, I can tell you this. Okay, I'll be so honest. Maybe I'm a little biased because I just love Work Louder, but I've firsthand experienced what it's like to go from using VIA to input, which is a way more user-friendly software. And I just, like I said, can't go back. So this is what input looks like. Oh, hold on, let me switch on here. Okay, there we go. So this is what input looks like. Way more user-friendly. I'll give you guys a little snippet of what mapping like my macros were like on VIA. Here we go. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm gonna try to show you guys. Okay, so let's say I wanted to map, like I said, like I wanted to map like my login screen. on my creator board by like pressing my layer key and then turning the knob to open up. So what I do, basically, it's actually not too bad, but I just, input is it just has way more features, and I'll get to that. Okay, so basically what you do, you click, so on my first layer, if I turn it, so I have my macro here. Basically what I did was I went on my first layer, as you can see here, and then I put a macro like an M15. So you just go into macros, click M15, and then you go over here. And then I use the record function because I find it the easiest. So then you just type out your password, and then once that's in, so now you have that macro available. So then when you go on your lock screen, you just have to go and click layer and then turn the dial, and it'll open your login. Okay. But yeah, so basically with all of these layers I have, so in my third layer, I have these two macros here, these three, like I said, I have my copy, so I have my copy, paste, and screenshot. But yeah, but with input, input has the multifunction, which is super awesome. So to do that actually, so like I said, way more user-friendly, because just with the click of a button, you just go right into here, click copy, and that's it. You can't even see. I just realized. So instead of having to go and look up the code, so what you do on VIA is you'd have to go into QMK, then go, okay, I need to find my copy function. Okay, copy down this, have to copy down this code, and then write the code down in your key map. So let's say I want to switch, I don't want to mess up my layout though. But anyway, so you'd click a key, and then you'd go in the special layer, then you'd go into the any key, and then you'd paste the code in there. And yeah, but for Mac, it's different. You have to put like G before the code. Anyways, just a huge hassle. Anyways, but then here with the click of a button, you just click on a key. So let's say I want my copy function here. You click on it, and then you go into your actions. There's already a bunch laid out for you, and you just click copy. You just click that one that you want to assign it to, and boom, bada bang, it's easy. And with the multifunction, what I got here, I created a bunch of different small actions. So I like recorded my email address, I typed it out, I typed out my Gmail, my school email, my passwords, and I made use of the multifunction. So the multifunction is basically, if we go into here, so this button right here that I have can paste out 4 different emails just because of the multi-action. So on tap, I have my Gmail, on double tap email, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So basically, if I go like this, I just tap it once. There you go. Oh, hold on. Let me show you guys. So basically, all I have to do is go tap, double tap, hold, and tap and hold. And you get 4 different functions just like that. So my fourth actually one on there is actually I typed out my phone number, because you know how sometimes when you get onto a new like page and they ask you to input your phone number for like, I don't know, for a 10% discount or something. So yeah, that's why I have that. But I also have that function for my passwords. So on tap, I just click this, it opens up my login screen, and then on double tap, I have my second password, hold my third, and my fourth password. So yeah, super, super cool, way more user-friendly, that's for sure. Okay, let me answer these questions. Oh no, I'm getting lost in the sauce. I need to answer these questions. Okay. Do you have plan to release a 96% layout? Jimmy Hopkins on TikTok is asking. I'm not sure. Yeah, not sure. Wait, so what else do you recommend for streaming keyboard wise and side pieces? For sure, like if you want to order anything, get the numpad, because that's awesome, because you can use it as a micro pad. For streaming, definitely the macro pad, because you have all of your hotkeys available. Like if I plug it in, here we go. like just at the click of a button. So like also then you don't have to worry about, like, this is the thing with my hotkeys, like they're all my numbers, but that means I also then can't type out numbers like while I'm on stream, because otherwise it will switch to a different scene and then you guys like just wouldn't see me anymore. So but with this, like if you just map it to you know, a certain function on your micro, you know, like here I can switch to my full screen, go back to my this one, share my screen, top. We have a 3D printer that, you know, that's not on right now. So yeah, super, super cool. Can be used as a stream deck, increase your productivity flow by like tenfold. Yeah, so a bunch of cool features. Okay. I was wondering if it's worth getting an R2 for the new MX switches that are actually on the Knob One. Yeah, definitely. Like, I love my Nomad E1 and it's my daily driver. But like I said, I tried out the Knob One prototype with the new MX switches, and guys, like it literally, I'm not kidding you when I said that I wanted the knob. So yeah, definitely for sure worth it. Matt Scene, a little lost on the options for the free gift. Do I have to choose now? You don't have to choose now, but these are your options. You have, for the free gift, you can choose between these colored dials. So you have pink, purple, blue, and yellow, or a clear dial like what you see on my XYZ. Because you got the XYZ board, right, Matt Scene? Or did you get, oh no, you got a Nomad E2. Okay, for the Nomad E2, you have 3 options, Matt Scene, on Instagram. Hopefully you're still here. I'm so sorry I haven't answered your questions. You can either get a Knob Sans key set, a day or night MX Alpha key set, or a Nomad carry case, which is probably the best option to go with, so that you could bring your Nomad E2 with you everywhere. So yeah, those are your 3 options. Matt Scene, let me know which one you'd like. Okay. Marco says blue. That happiness is me right now. Yeah, Marco, me too. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so, okay, you said, what are the gift options? Okay, you said blue. Okay, I'm gonna add in blue dial. I got you, Marco. And I've added your name to the numpad giveaway. So yeah, okay, guys. We just need, how many we got here? 5? We just need 5 more, guys. We just need 5 more. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Marco says, I chose blue, but pink goes so hard. I know. I like pink too. Blue, because my girlfriend's favorite color is blue. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I would do that too for my girlfriend. That's so cute. The Z Lawless, out of curiosity, if there's a chance to do an affiliate program, would there be one? Yeah. Actually, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not going to answer that just yet, just because Michael, you know, he's the one who takes care of all of that side of the business. So, but if you're curious about that, you can DM our Work Louder page. He answers all of our DMs. Vincent, Jesus, Via is a nightmare, LMFAO. Yeah, guys, you know how long it took me for just to get a copy and paste function to work on my XYZ? It like wouldn't work. So then I was like, okay, well, what else would work? Like the code that they were giving me for some reason just wouldn't work. So instead I just made it a macro and then had to like do the function and record the function on my Nomad for it to finally work. And I was like, but why do I have to go through all that hassle to do that? Like, why? But that's why Input is amazing. User experience and is so much better, way more intuitive, and takes like 1/10 of the time to set up. But yeah. Julian, I'm actually afraid to use Via. I know, man. But this is the awesome thing about Work Louder. You know, like Via just expects you to know what to do. But if you go on our Work Louder page, there's a support page and then if you click under creator setup, like what you see here, there's a video that Mike uploaded on how to plug in and open Via and map all of your shortcuts. And what's really important, so on Mac, it's different. I didn't know this at first, which is why I was struggling like to actually map my shortcuts, but you have to put G and then it's a parentheses bracket before you put in the code. Like, how is anyone supposed to know that if Via doesn't say it in big bold letters, like right when you open Via? Like, how is anyone supposed to know that? But anyways, yeah. So yeah, Via is kind of annoying. But I love my Creator XYZ, but I have to say I love my Nomad more, that's for sure. Marco, also, if you say my name or anything, I'm sorry if I don't answer. I'm just taking care of clients as I'm head chef right now. Whoa, that is awesome. You cook? That is crazy. That's awesome, man. Don't worry about it. As long as you're on the live, like, I'll make sure to try to, repeat myself. And I got your free gift in, so no worries. Vincent saying, lol, I already have 2 XYZs on order. Hey man, maybe they could be a gift for a friend or, a special someone or a family member. Like, yeah, you're definitely probably one of the customers that like have so many things, and which is why like on our last like Mike's Deal or No Deal, Soph saw your username and was like, okay, I think this guy should get at least a merch or something for free because you've gotten so many things from us. Yeah, we obviously like to reward where it's needed, but yeah. Did the wheel spin yet? No, not yet. We still need 5 more order numbers on the live to spin the wheel. So yeah, this you from the other day. Yeah, hello, this is Christine. Hi Ihia on Instagram. Oh, Mattine, you got the XYZ. Awesome. Purple knob looks cool to me. Awesome, man. Okay, I'm gonna add in purple dial. I got you, man. Purple dial's gonna look sick. Ooh, awesome. Ihia 9 is asking how much. Okay, so we got so here my Nomad E1. This is going for $349. Currently almost completely sold out, but we do have the Nomad E2, which is. So the Nomad E2 comes with a bunch of different upgrades, like these dual shot PBT injection molded keycaps. They're spending a lot of money on this for you guys. Entirely based on customer feedback, the Nomad E2, which is why we have these new spherical dishings on these keycaps, because we listened to our customers and they said the typing experience wasn't the best with the MX Alpha day and night key set. I mean, personally for me, just a little side note, like took me like maybe 3 days to get used to the layout, but like after that it was like bingo bango, like really super easy. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, that was so rude of me. I kind of burped just live on the stream. You can just ignore that, guys. But yeah, so yeah, but if that's why we made these keycaps, because they're supposed to potentially feel better for you guys. And there's a 42% larger battery on them. Yeah, super cool. Different colorways like the Atomic Orange that wasn't in the Nomad E1, Traffic White, and Signal Black, in a bunch of different ISO layouts as well. So yeah, that one's going for $359. The knob one's going for $439. So if you're looking for something that's going to ship out soon, these ship out. The anti-layout ship out next week. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you guys saw the assembly line videos that we just released, but oh my goodness, the packaging. I'm a sucker for some good packaging, and I'm like quite jealous if one of you guys has a knob and you're getting it. Like I really want one. Julian, I know you got one, man. Oh, I'm so jealous. Also, guys, once you do get your product, make sure you post it like on Instagram and stuff. Mike loves to see that. We always repost it whenever we get our customers showing off their new gear. So yeah, okay. Julian, come on people, buy some knob ones. Julian, you're so funny, man. Of course there's a video made by Mike. I mean, we all love Mike, he's such a great guy. Oh, I'm feeling alone in chat right now. Bro, you're cracking me up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mike's awesome. No, I've known the guy for like 5 years now, but he's amazing. Like when I tell you guys, like you guys weren't there, like, and I wasn't there to see all of like the long hours, the long nights he stayed up to get this business off the ground. Both him and Mattia, but like I like sometimes had to see him like firsthand, like handle so many different things just like for you guys. Like it's like he's amazing. Like he's crazy. Like how much he just like took on himself. Like but yeah, Mike's awesome, that's for sure. Feeling alone in chat is so funny. Hi, I am Gursahib Singh. Gursahib Singh? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to butcher your usernames. No need to feel alone. Oh, you're so awesome. Good job. Julian. Oh, hi. Thanks. You guys are so cute. Chris is yapping a lot today. Yep. I yap quite a lot. Yeah. How do you know it? People usually refer to me as Chris, though. Who told you that? Rima? Who told you that? Mike? Yeah, I actually I prefer going by Chris, but obviously my name's Christine. I don't know, when people hear Chris, they're like, well, that's a guy's name. I'm like, why does it matter, guys? Why does it matter? My name's Chris, okay? Anyways, yeah, I'm quite a yapper today. I actually didn't get much sleep. I was out last night and got like 6 hours of sleep before this live. But yeah, I'm just like super excited for you guys. I don't know. I love like, cause you guys just give me so much energy, and I love being on live with you guys and getting to know who you are, where you're from, like creating these relationships with you. Like Julian, like this guy is like awesome. Yeah, Rutger on TikTok's asking, hey, which model do you recommend for a mix of mostly gaming and creative projects? I would definitely say either the Nomad E1 or the Knob one. If you're looking for a more affordable price point, the Creator XYZ is perfect to go with. It's just a bit more of like an adjustment period of getting used to it because the layout is so specific and you have a bunch of like layer keys. But I would say like Nomad E1, because you have all of these macros available to you whenever, and it's just more intuitive because everyone's used to the staggered layout. For sure, Nomad E1 it's more affordable than the Knob one. If you're looking for a super like really feels like premium, like Apple kind of product, Knob one is definitely the one to go for. Our most expensive product. But in terms of like productivity and functionality, both the Nomad E1 and Knob one are the same. XYZ super functional, will definitely increase your workflow. It's just like truthfully, there is a time period to like adjust to, for sure. But if you do mostly gaming, I would definitely say any of our keyboards are really compatible because they're extremely versatile. And actually, I really like the Nomad E1 specifically because you can have a bunch of different layouts available. So if we go on input here, see right here, there's these layers. So if you have different consoles on, you can create a layout or a layer just for the console that you're using specifically for gaming. Because it's originally, you know, for people that want to switch between a PC and a Mac. But people use it for like different layouts for whatever software they're using, like specific to that software. So yeah, honestly, I'm a big advocate for the Nomad E2. Both and the Nomad E1, obviously because I have the Nomad E1, but the Nomad E2 just has so many different upgrades. It's just more worth it to get. You get more, for sure. So yeah, actually been getting a lot of people on here like looking for gaming, keyboards and stuff. But yeah, and these are tactile switches as well, so you'll feel them when you're playing. I use my Nomad E1 when I game with my brother. When he forces me to game with him, I like to stick to Minecraft because I'm a very simple gal. But he's like, no, come on, come play Valorant, come play COD, and I'm like, bro, like I don't game, like I'm terrible, like. But I think he low-key loves to just kind of relish in how much I suck. But at gaming, but yeah, so I've used it for gaming myself. Rarely, not much big gamer, but yeah, sorry, that was like a whole big tangent to essentially say I would say go with the Nomad E2. But anyways, where am I? Graphic Dad on Instagram, hello. Maybe Rutger, hey, which model do you recommend? Okay, I answered that one. And for occasional creative projects, yeah, Nomad E1 for sure, especially if you're doing occasional creative projects, super nice because you can map all of these different shortcuts to whatever layout you'd like. So having those shortcuts available, like if you're using like Adobe Illustrator and you want this style to just be like to adjust the brush size, or just a simple function like undo and redo that I have mapped out here. Like super useful for sure. And I would just mainly say, but if you're looking for a more like affordable keyboard, definitely the XYZ workboard. But it's just nice to have like the Nomad E1 and have also the input software because it's way more user friendly. But yeah. Oh my goodness, I need to answer these questions. Okay. Because of your Discord. Oh yeah, that's why. I forgot. Maybe Rucker, where's the mainstream because no one sees my comments? No, I see them on Instagram. Maybe Rucker, I can see your comments. Sorry, I'm just like ADHD and like, yeah. Yes, thank you, Julian, for explaining. Kim Joho is saying, hey, when is the little one restocking? So it's actually the XYZ workboard. We just released our R2 version. Currently still on pre-order. It should be shipping by Q4 of 2025. You guys literally love this so much. So what was initially just a leftover stock that we wanted to repurpose to not create so much e-waste, like literally went out of stock, and so now we've asked our manufacturers to make more of these components so that we can ship these out to you guys because you guys love them so much. So yeah. It takes time to read some comments. Yes, thank you, Julian. I'm so sorry. There are not many people. She can read comments really fast. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm so sorry, guys. I promise I'm really not ignoring you. I just, yeah. BMO on TikTok saying, I really want this keyboard for a long time. I know. Like I said, guys, I waited 3 years to get a work louder product just so that I could afford one, and I finally did, and I'm telling you, you cannot go back. You cannot. Just the user experience, like there's the like physical user experience of using the actual keyboard, but also just like the software that comes along with it in terms of the Nomad E1. It's just like an all around, just like really nice experience. Yeah. Okay. You're too right. Everyone is right. Lol. Yeah. Marco saying, I have a Minecraft realm that's hardcore, but you can revive your friends and stuff. I love Minecraft. Awesome. Hardcore is, ooh. I go like, oh, what's it called? I haven't played Minecraft in so long. Like the moderate level. I don't like to go too hard because, I don't know, I'm a little bit of a chicken. That's just work louder customers. I like productivity keyboards more than gaming keyboards. Gaming keyboards require a ton of bloatware for customization and they're less durable. I 100% agree. I think if you're gonna make an investment on anything in terms of your workflow, it should be the thing that you use the most, right? Your keyboard. Yeah, we actually released a video, a reel, like the other day, where it was like when people who game finally realize that your gaming keyboards don't need to look like this, and it's just like a bunch of like, you know, like Razer keyboards that are like $80 and like are destroyed by like in a year because like it can't withstand like all of the things you do on it and stuff. Yeah. Like I don't know, like I find gaming keyboards, they all look the same and they're quite generic. Like guys, like this is what the video was like when people realize gaming keyboards don't all need to look like this, like with the super like vibrant RGB and stuff. Like your gaming keyboards could look like this, like, and no, like literally no one else would have it because it's such a unique looking keyboard and it's so nice and it's premium quality and it'll last you forever. Like, you know, anyways, that's just my hot take. I also like Minecraft. It's my first game. Yeah, awesome. I love Minecraft. That was like the first game I ever played when I was a kid with my brother. So yeah, I love Minecraft. Awesome memories from that. Honestly, Input is such a game changer. I love it. It's so easy to use. I know, man. Right? Because you're the one who went from like a creator board that you used for like 3 to 4 years, and then you got the Nomad, right? Right, Cohen on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that was you. If my memory is doing me well. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep today, but I'm pretty sure that was you. And yeah, for sure, Input is just a huge game changer. Like, only you'll really fully know what it's like once you actually map something on VIA, because it's just if it's not a nightmare at first when it's new, it's like, oh, this is so cool, like I feel like a coder. But then when you want just like a simple function like a copy and paste to work and it doesn't work, and you've tried all of the different options, you've gone on Reddit, you've seen what people have said, like you've done your research and it's still not working, it's just it's frustrating, that's for sure. Like, yeah, but hey, like, you know, if you enjoy that process, good on ya. Like, I certainly did the first time, but like with my Creator Micro, you know, but then like eventually you're kind of just, you just want it to work the first time, you know, like you don't want all of the hassle. But anyways, where was I going? Thanks for the recommendation. When is the Nomad E restocking for other color options? So I don't know if we're gonna restock the Nomad E1, because like basically when we come out with a new product like the Nomad E2, it's like meant to be an upgrade, like a better option for that previous product. You know, we're not gonna be perfect, of course. You know, very aware of like, you know, some of the things that we could improve on, and that's why we came out with the Nomad E2, you know, like that's what this whole company is really about. It's really like, we can never get it perfect, and we're aware of that. We like strive for it, but at the end of the day, all we can do is always just come out better, and that's the only thing we can control, right? So but yeah, so Nomad E2 is currently in stock. It ships at the end of Q4 of this year, and we have the Atomic colorway, the Atomic Orange, Traffic White, and Signal Black in a bunch of these ISO layouts, and obviously your ANSI layout. But yeah, if you're thinking of ordering anything, like I said, the best time to order is when anyone's live on stream. It doesn't have to be me. It can be literally anyone. Like Mike with his Deal or No Deal. Like someone brought on this first one, someone bought a Creator XYZ board, which is $89, and then proceeded to win a Nomad E2, which is $359. So like, you know, for free. Like that's amazing. So yeah, and like me, I got my numpad giveaway going on, so one of these 5 people could win a free 3D printed numpad as well. Like guys, like, you know, like, and you'll also get a free gift which you wouldn't get if you just ordered by yourself. So yeah, huge advocate for live streams, that's for sure. Okay, where am I? Oh, Cohen says, yes, that's me. Yeah, exactly. So Cohen, let him know how it went from mapping all of your stuff. I mean, once you have it mapped, like it's like, okay, we're good, you know? But if you want to change out your layout, you know, and stuff like that, you just get way more features with the Nomad E1, or the Nomad E2, you know, with input, I mean, just in general. Oh, by the way, I keep saying just the Nomad, but Input is also compatible with all of our future products. So we'll be compatible with the Framer Creator Micro, as well as the Knob one. So it's not only the Nomad. But yeah. What is the name of the big keyboard? Can you show the functionality of the screen? Yeah, for sure. So this is the Nomad E1. Currently completely out of stock except for like one colorway in an English UK layout. But we also have the Nomad E2. But basically, this is the little screen that comes along with it. I'll give you guys a little close-up here. Okay, so you get a bunch of these cool little widgets. So firstly, you get a little Kibagachi guy. Her name's Nomi, actually. She's super cute. I love her. If you go on caps lock, she screams at you, so she really makes sure you know you're on caps lock. When you go down and shift, she goes like that. If you type faster than 60 words per minute, 2 little legs come out and she starts running. Keeps track of your highest words per minute. Mine is 107. When did that happen? Oh, well, that's kind of sad. We're just going to ignore that. That's quite low. But anyways, so then to switch, you go click FP, then turn your dial. This is your media widget. If you're playing any music, it'll pop up here. Hopefully, usually the album shows in the middle there. Yeah, there you go. So the album will show up there. To pause it, you can press pause here. You can go to your next track like that. Okay, and then your next widget, we also got, oh, that's your settings, of course. We also got our clock, obviously, showing you what kind of layer you're on. So I only have one layer. So if I go back here, I only have one layer because I just use a Mac. But it can be like customized to if like you use Adobe Illustrator or something like that, and as well as like some sort of I don't know, editing software for video editing, you can have shortcuts, specific layouts laid out for each kind of software that you're on as well. So that's also an option. You also have your battery life, of course. Yeah, okay, and then we switch. Let's go to the next one. You also got your wallpaper, which is completely customizable through input. So you go on here, you go into settings, and then you just pick out what kind of whatever wallpaper you'd like. And that's pretty much it. And then after your wallpaper, you get this Pomodoro timer, which is literally, guys, you think you wouldn't use this that often, but I use it all the time, especially when I'm studying. A little buzzer goes off when you press start. Cute. If you want to go to the next break, hold on. Oh, I was clicking the wrong one. There you go. And then to exit out, you just go like that. Yeah, so super cool. A lot of different widgets. You literally no other keyboard has all of those different things. So yeah, super unique. But the Nomad E1 is almost completely out of stock. So definitely get the Nomad E2 because it's also just a huge upgrade in so many different little ways. So yeah. Hello, FEKR, watching from Turkey. Amazing. That's so cool. Oh, Soph says we're not restocking on the Nomad E1. Yeah, so can't get those, guys. Nixon on Instagram. Is that supposed to be an order number? Usually your order number is like a 5-digit number. So yeah. The organic one. Hello. Thanks for joining. Maybe Rutger, if I was to buy a Nomad E2, could you give me a deal? I'm not looking to spend $360, but I'm open to purchasing. Yeah, for sure, man. I can't give you a deal, unfortunately. If you're looking for a deal, the best time to do that is when Mike is on his live stream, because he does these live streams with deal or no deal. So basically, if you purchase something, minimum of $89 though, you could win the chance to get free prizes. So there's 24 boxes essentially, and behind each of those, or cases, I guess you could say, are different prizes. So it can be a free dial, free shipping, merch, or huge prizes like a Framer Creator Micro, a Nomad E1, another Creator XYZ. So yeah, so if you're looking for a deal, that is the best time to go and do that. Or you can come on to my live streams or Rima's live streams, and we're doing a numpad giveaway. So if you order live on the stream with a minimum of $50, you just have to spend 50. I'll add your name to this spin the wheel, and we'll see who wins. So yeah, but completely understand, like, you know, spending $360, like obviously completely understand. But you do get what you paid for. I will say that. Izzy K on TikTok is saying, how do I order lul? Oh, you can just search up worklouder.cc, and yeah, all of our product pages are on there. Okay, fine, I need a new keyboard. Thinking Defi on TikTok. Okay, yeah, for sure. Let me know. Let me know if you get anything. Make sure you guys drop your order number in the chat. I'll not only add in a free gift, but I'll also add you to this numpad giveaway, and you could win the chance to win a free 3D printed numpad, which is literally not even a product that's available to purchase on our page right now. So yeah, so just make sure you drop your order number in the chat. Cohen is saying input is much easier via QMK/QMK is okay when you're familiar with it, but it has a learning curve. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Like I said, like I'm shitting so much on VIA, but it's just because like I'm a little biased because I know what it's like to use input, and like Cohen just said, like, you know, it's okay if like you know what you're doing, right? And the Work Louder page with the support page helps out with that. But yeah, input is just like, just way easier to deal with kind of thing, you know? When you're spending that much money, you're like, you kind of want things to just be working, and you know, and input does that for you. So yeah. Thinking Defi, does this play well with Mac OS and Linux? Yeah, works perfectly with any kind of console, PC, Mac, Windows, whatever you have, works perfectly for that. And actually, that's why we have the different layers available on input. So if you go on input here, I currently just have one layer because I just use a Mac. But you can create new layers, so then you can switch between your Mac in your PC or your Windows, whatever you're using. And you can just switch between the two depending what layer you're on. So you can just create a new layer, and then that will be considered your layer 2. And then what you do, you just go FPW to switch to your second layer. And it's easy just like that. And the way that you know what layer you're on, so we've kind of color coded it basically. So my Mac layer is this color. So when you're on any kind of widget, you can see here, this is the color is on here. So on your Kibogachi, but if you go to your time clock, it'll say what layer you're on as well. So it'll say right here, see that says layer 1. So it'll tell you right there and what color it is. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let me answer these questions. Okay. Hello to you too, Malhar on Instagram. Hello. Cohen says, Deal or No Deal is fire. I know, man. Like, in what other mechanical keyboard company do you get the chance to win free stuff? No other like company is doing live streaming and hooking you guys up with all of these free products. Like, man. Anyways, obviously I'm biased, but I think Work Louder is doing it pretty well. Serge on TikTok is saying, do you ship to Kurdistan? Yeah, we ship worldwide. So anywhere you can think of, except for Russia. Thinking Defi on TikTok said, wait, are these ready to ship? What website says pre-order? Yeah, so it depends on what product you're getting. So the Creator XYZ, our newest batch will start shipping in Q4. So you can always see when they start shipping right under the pre-order button. So because we're still actually awaiting like all of these components to come and reach Montreal so that Mike and Mattia can fulfill these orders. But we have already fulfilled a lot of the XYZ workboard orders. But yeah, so depends on what you order. There's always a different timeline. So for the XYZ boards, Q4 2025 if you pre-order now. Nomad E2 end of Q4 as well for this year. Knob 1 shipping next week. So if you're looking for something that's coming super soon, this is literally shipping next week. Super awesome. Like I really want one, like really badly. But anyways, and then the Frame Creator Micro is actually shipping by the end of next month. So yeah, so those are all our products and when they're shipping. Case TT on Instagram saying, I played Deal or No Deal last Friday and I took the banker's deal. Did you keep a record of that? How does it work to claim the offer? You took the deal. Oh, so basically like we always like on our live streams, we have a note open to us so that whenever like you want a free gift, we write it down and we make sure that when we log in all of our streams, we write down all of the order numbers and then we add those gifts through our Shopify. And yeah, so that's how it gets logged in. So you took the banker's deal. Ooh, wait, so what, okay. So Case, let me know what you ordered. What was the banker's deal? And then what did you end up getting? Like, would love to know. Kiyu Kana on Instagram saying, when you going to make a portable keyboard same size as Apple keyboard? Well, oh, okay, same size as an Apple keyboard. Not entirely sure. I mean, I guess the closest that could come to that is the Creator XYZ when we eventually do make it staggered. Like that's definitely the first goal for the XYZ line. So that appeals to more of you guys. And I would definitely say it fits the size of an Apple keyboard because it's quite small. The Nomad E isn't as small, and that's why, you know, it's nice if you order it live on the stream, you could get a Nomad carry case. So yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, I did not realize what time it was. It is 12:12 for me. I've actually gone over my time, but I'll give it like another 5 minutes for those of you guys who are ordering. Make sure you get your order numbers in within the next 5 minutes, so then I can add your username. Not only will you get a free gift, and we can discuss which free gift you get, I'll add your username to the numpad giveaway, and I'll make sure to have that up in my next stream. I think I'm streaming next week. I'm streaming next week on Wednesday. So if you guys want to come next Wednesday and potentially we're going to spin the wheel if you get 10 total live stream orders. Yeah. Is there any deals right now? Yeah, so the deal we got going on for today. So if you order live on the stream, not only will you get a free gift, I'll also enter your name into this spin the wheel numpad giveaway. And then once we have 10 total live stream orders, whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad, which is a product that's not even available for purchase right now. It comes from our Creator Board XL, and it's essentially this component, and then we'll 3D print the frame like we did on the Creator XYZ. But it doesn't only have to be a numpad. Like I said, because those are all macro keys, you could use it as a macro pad. Yeah, and you'll be one of the first ones ever to have it. Vincent won it on our last spin the wheel. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Where am I? Oh, Julian says, yeah, it's apéro time here in France. You should clock out. Yeah, I will be going in like 5 minutes. Okay, Julian, I get it. You've heard enough of me yapping. Whatever. No hate. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, you probably actually have heard much of me yapping. Like, probably too much at this point. But yeah, Marco says, I'm gonna say goodbye now. It was nice. I'll be sure on the next stream. Have a nice day. Thank you. Appreciate you for coming. For sure, I'll see you on the next stream. And thank you so much for your support and coming. Really appreciate it. Case TT is saying, I ordered MX Alpha key set, Nomad knob color set, and Nomad white shell. Oh my goodness. The banker offered me MX Alpha key set, unreleased merch, and a desk mat. Ooh, she. Oh my goodness. That is a huge, huge order. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yo, unreleased merch. I want that shirt. That's a cool graphic tee. Like, don't you guys think? That's a really cool graphic tee. I would definitely want that. Oh, and a desk mat. Oh, amazing. What kind of desk mat? I actually have a Work Louder desk mat, but hold on. Oh, bye, Julian. I saw your comment. Thanks for coming, man. Always appreciate the love. Where is my Nomad desk mat? Okay, I can't find it, but I have an Animo desk mat, but I found it was a bit too dark for my setup considering, you know, this table's black and stuff. But yeah, but that's awesome, man. His deal or no deal is so sick. Yeah. Okay, guys, like 2 more minutes and then I gotta clock out, like Julian said. Yeah, Vincent is a very lucky man. He's getting the first ever 3D printed numpad. No one else has it. And potentially one of you guys will too. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes. For those of you guys, I know you said you're ordering. So make sure you drop your order number in the chat. I'll add in a free gift. The chat will probably be open for a little bit while we actually end the stream, so you could have some time to enter in that order number, and I'll make sure to write it down. But yeah. Jeffrey Legician on Instagram says, hello, Christine. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm actually about to go in like 1 minute because I'm actually way over my time. But hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So we got a special deal going on today. If you order live on the stream, I'll add your name to this numpad giveaway. And then once you get 10 orders live on the stream, I'll spin the wheel and whoever it lands on will get a free 3D printed numpad, which is the side component of our Creator Board XL that could be treated as a macro pad actually. So yeah, that's what's going on today. But if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and it can add in a free gift. So yeah, actually I have to go in like about a minute. So yeah, it might be a little bit too late for that, but yeah, anyways, Like I said, best time to order anything if you're thinking about getting anything from the Work Louder shop. Definitely best time to get it is while anyone's live on the stream, because you can win the chance to get free stuff like a numpad. With Mike's Deal or No Deal, someone ordered a Creator XYZ board and got a pad. With Mike's Deal or No Deal, someone ordered a... I was so jealous. I was like, can I enter? Like, what the hell? But yeah. Dimka is saying, can I order the cheapest thing off the website? Yeah, so to enter my numpad, you only have to make a purchase of minimum $50. So you could get a key set, and then you could potentially then also win a numpad. So like, if you want, like, honestly, what the play for that would be, if you wanted to order any key set, I would go with an icon key set. And so then if you do win the numpad, you can put the icon key set on the numpad and then make it a macro pad. Pretty cool idea, right? If you're smart, just saying. But that's just my opinion. But if you need some more time to, think about it and stuff, I will be back next Wednesday to do another stream. We'll still have this spin the wheel going. Yeah. So no worries. Yeah, Marco, it has to be a minimum of 50 to enter the numpad giveaway. For Mike's Deal or No Deal, considering you're getting huge prizes, you could potentially get a huge prize like a Nomad E2, it had to be a minimum of 89. But for us, it's 50. So you could get like a key set. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna log off now because I've gone a bit over my time. But thank you guys again for joining. Love seeing all of you guys, Julian, Marco, Vincent, all you guys, Cohen, all you guys. Hopefully I'll get to know all of the other people. Case TT with the cool, sorry if I'm butchering that username, with the cool Deal or No Deal. That's an awesome order. Yeah, hopefully I can get to know all of your guys' usernames more so in the future, and really appreciate you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Oh, also, if I haven't been able to answer any of your questions, or you're still kind of unsure, like I kind of didn't really give a good answer, which is so fair, feel free to DM our Work Louder page. Mike's always answering all of our DMs. So yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.